This is Conundrum. It is a puzzle platformer that is both colourful and cutesy. We are going on a journey to which no one knows the ending, but we can have some fun along the way. Perhaps by breaking glass we don't like, throwing cushions we do like, hurling books we don't read, and possibly moving some furniture around. So, just sit back, relax, and maybe you can enjoy the ride.
Hello everyone, this is TheMagiBum here, and I'm going to be bringing you a different game. It's not going to be StarCraft 2, instead it's going to be Conundrum. And this is a first-person puzzle platformer, and it's along the same. It's a similar game to Portal and Portal 2, I guess, in the sense that I guess you have to get from room to room and do different things and stuff like that. I played a little bit, as you can see, but and I tried recording it as well, but I've been failing pretty miserably at it. I think I've tried recording like 3 times now, and I've gotten through 3 or 4 30-minute intervals, and so now I'm a little bit pissed off that I've got like 2 hours of work and nothing to show for it. So hopefully I can finally get this thing working. I've made sure that it's all recording. I've got made sure Fraps is working, like all my audio stuff is all on. So yeah, hopefully this will work out a little better. And plus I know the first few missions pretty well, so let's get straight into it.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect. With each visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge. The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit differently. Well, let's see here. If I configure the transdimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit indisposed at the moment. If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as I can.
Alright, so this first part I've played enough times to know that there's lots of audio that guy will be talking about. So at this point in time I'll just be trying to keep my talking to a minimal, and I'll try and talk after or before this guy seems to be able to talk. So let's continue.
Oh, you confounded machine. Ugh. What was that?
Yeah, like I said, there's like lots of audio that this guy will be saying that's a bit contrived,
good.
I guess.
There should be a safety release for the door up there somewhere. Now, where on earth did I put that? Oh, yes, I'd forgotten. You're not particularly tall, are you? You should be able to use your luggage to give you an extra boost.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait a minute. Something isn't quite right here. Oh, no, 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 no! Ah!
Huh.
Wait, what just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can. Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can do better than this. Testing, 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 testing. Testing! There. Ha! Much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid. Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. I do think the failsafe was tripped accidentally. Unfortunately, the front door will remain in lockdown until you can restore the power. If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the Manor's power grid. Throw that switch there. It should be the one. Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased. What you are holding is an early prototype of the interdimensional shift device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove. If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first.
I guess it's the blue wing. So let's continue on. And I've been pretty quiet this entire time just because there's so much audio going on here that like it's all kind of story driven. And yeah, hopefully it'll die
There's
down a little
something
bit.
I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house since the last time you barged in. I mean, visited. Now, one of the topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that it can be widened enough to travel through.
Alright, so those are those two things at the start of the game that were like just touched
The glove
upon.
controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area.
So let's continue on.
You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet. Just be patient. This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating Gruidae, or a drinking bird, except it's far more advanced.
Alright, let's continue on. Let's see how far I can get in the next 20 minutes or so.
Well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function.
This game has very dry humor, in a way. Like, just the way the guy talks and everything.
This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift. There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times lighter than normal.
I can go through here now. There's a safe here. I guess we'll move the safe and put it there. It's all pretty much really simple. It's just a
Though
tutorial
that
stage
looks
at the
like a
start.
regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass to electricity converter. There's that lovely bird again. Sometimes I call him Desmond. Something to note. Since you're holding a version of the IDS device, you, in fact, are not the you in an alternate dimension. Let me try that again. You remain constant, so no matter the dimension, your mass, shape, speed, and trying personality remain the same.
So right now I'm just trying to climb up these steps, and there we go.
You should
And now
throw
pass
that
the door,
IDS
so
battery
can't
into
use
the
that.
receptacle mounted on the wall. That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device to switch dimensions at your leisure.
Too easy.
As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manor are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and batteries. This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove. Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just so. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent. I'll need to tune that later.
Oh, you broke the glass. Okay, let's continue. Let's chuck this in there. Pick this up while it's still fluffy. And put it in the heavy weight thingamabob. And let's continue. Ooh, lasers.
These are my
So
own
push E,
particular
so-
hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium dope yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Gives them an extra kick.
That seemed a bit weak. There we go, too easy. Let's continue on.
Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere.
And so he breaks the glass. So... wait. I need to go there. That button turns on when the glass breaks, but then when the glass breaks I can't get across. So if I'm fluffy, can I jump really far? I guess not. Oh, that's kind of strange. If I...
Just letting you know that you reset the glass. Thank you.
oh. Okay, so wait, if I go across here, and then do this, yeah, then it opens the door, nice. That was a bit more challenging, but still pretty straightforward. Let's see, let's take a chair. Why not? Let's go through. The heck?
Oh, that creature there is an interdimensional kinetic entity, or Ike.
Okay, I guess he's gone. So let's continue on, and we need to push this button if we want to get across here. So I guess we carry this thing. Oh. It's closed. Wait, if I throw it. No, it takes a bit of time. Wait, I'll try again. Almost. I think I can do this. A little bit higher, so it takes a bit more time. Oh wait, no, I can just suck it above it. No, just... Oh no. What the hell? No, I can't pick it up now. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. This is silly. Let's take this. And... I gotta try and get this thing down somehow. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that though. Can I like chuck something else at it? There we go. Well, I was a bit worrying. I was a bit worried that it wouldn't work. I wouldn't be able to do this anymore. Okay, so let's continue on. It's really colourful. It's a really colourful game.
Stop for a minute and take a look at the painting. The machine I referred to as Dolly's started out as a simple metal forge that had been in the family since medieval times. The original quadrangle suit of armor was actually constructed in this very forge.
Looks like the eye, the mouth, maybe? Or maybe that's the mouth, I don't know.
My great-grandfather modified the old forge so that if it had enough raw resources, it could craft steel objects autonomously. This predecessor to Dolly supplied all the materials needed to build the Underground Railroad. This machine single-handedly won the Civil War. Not really.
Alright.
I made my own modifications to my great-grandfather's designs. The current Dolly specifications do not require any raw materials. For example, Dolly converts energy from the radioactive science juice directly into matter. I never did sort out why she makes so many copies of things. Oh well, you can never have too many safes, or chairs, or coffee tables.
I like this one because it's like a cheeky face. It's like the eye, like a winking eye, with like a tongue sticking out too. It's kind of funny. You can like put it in different sockets if you want to. All right.
In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you.
Alright, so I guess the fan is gonna blow up. That thing will fly higher and it'll go in here. But it's not doing that right now. I guess if it becomes fluffy then it'll fly higher. Needs to be hard. There we go. You put this there. Oh, got another one. Got a third one. Aha!
Ah, that's where that got to. That is a botched experiment of mine called the awkward noise generator. There's got to be more around here somewhere.
I guess you know that they're inside the level by the fact that you can hear it, that sound. It's like a cat meowing or something like that.
standard issue conveyor belts. Sometimes laziness should be indulged.
Okay, that opens a door. And I guess we're going through now. And hopefully we don't fall into that purple mist. Alright. Jump, jump, jump. And we're out of there.
So, I haven't discussed my location a whole lot, but it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo. I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up.
It's the first step to disaster. Exploring. At least in most movies. I guess with breaking the glass?
You, sir, are a degenerate.
Yes. Yes, I am. I guess I'm climbing on top of that. And it lifts me up. I guess I need one of these things as well. There we go, too easy. Let's continue on. So we got a fan. And this thing there. If it's fluffy, then it sticks. Wait, that wire? Is it because of the wire? Has to be, I guess. Yep, so just lower it a bit. There you go. So I guess the wire is like a magnet of some sort. It's like magnetized by the... It's magnetizing this... Well, it's not magnetizing, but it's connecting the safe to it. Just because the safe is magnetic. It's, yeah. Well, it's made of iron, I'm guessing. I think the way these pipes usually work is, they're not really pipes, I think they're wires, actually. Like... I think they're carrying electricity because I know when it comes to electricity flowing through the wires, they create a magnetic field around them, and when they do that, yeah, when they do that, it's usually a good way to make a an electrically powered magnet, I guess, just by putting electricity through a wire. Of course, like normal wires that you see in everyday household use, I'm guessing, have very small forces, so like you don't actually notice it. But I'm guessing if it's a big pipe like this, it probably does have some form of magnetic thing. I'm thinking of you know, Terminator 3, with the that robot would get stuck to that pipe, and because that pipe had like electricity running through it, it's kind of like that. So let's see what's going on here. Also, we've got some more pipes over there, some more pipes there. So we might see some form of magnet. There's a fan there. It's blown all these things there. Okay, so I guess we're climbing up there and we need to turn this into steps. So let's do that. Let's continue up. Oh. Oh. There we go. And up we go. Okay, so we turned off one fan and turned on another. I guess we're going up there. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so let's chuck one of these things.
This room often gets rather sweltering in the summertime. Air circulation is very important.
So I guess we're riding up this again like before. That's a really big drop. So let's continue on. Alright, I'm going to stop the video now. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.